Hi, I'm Dorothy Guerra. You're watching Get Loud Life Coaching. I'm bringing you this episode again from my library of thousands of self-help books that I have used to learn how to meditate, to be mindful, to do yoga, to raise my vibration so that I can attract and manifest the things that I desire. But the only problem here is, have these books really changed my life? Today I want to talk to you about the power of now. And I'm bringing to you the book by Eckhart Tolle. Now, what does the power of now mean? What is now? And why is now so important to us? You know, I feel that we would go and buy a book like this because we feel like we need to be more present in our lives. We feel like maybe we're out of control or that we're surrounded by chaos or we're in situations that we don't want to be in. If we already know these things and we already have that internal burning desire to have a better life, why do we run to a bookstore to read something like this? The reality of it is you still need to put the work into action. What the power of now is taking stock of your life, taking an opportunity to give yourself clarity. Now, I can tell you, unless you really pay attention to these words and make an effort to get in the now, it is something that is not easy for everybody to do. Here's the thing. Most of us don't understand that we are split into two people. We have the person that lives upstairs in our head, and we have the person that lives here in our soul. And most of the times our lives are in chaos and out of whack because we don't know how to make this person and this person become one. We don't know how to become coherent in mind, body, soul. So we reach out for books like The Power of Now so that we can read words that teach us how to get in the moment. Get in the moment. You know what? Every single moment, you are in a moment. All you need to do is wake up and see that you are in a moment. It is not something that's difficult to do, and it's not something that reading 200 pages in a book that's going to teach you to do. Stop and take heed of where your life is at. The power of now means that you need to recognize that your past is not riddled with guilt and fear and regret for things that you didn't do. When you hang on to that, the person up here, this ego person, loves to do that. They love to do that because they love to keep you holding on to what you think you could have had. The person in here has this burning desire for change, to move forward, to want more things. And so we're constantly stuck in a struggle. And we don't know who we're supposed to be right now. Should we be spending time in here, thinking about what we should have done? Should we be the person in here, focusing on the things that we want? And as we're battling between the two, we forget that right now is our moment of clarity to decide what it is that we want. Really, the power of now means take a stock at what you are doing in your life. Ask yourself a simple question. Who are you? Are you happy with the person that you are today? Or is there something more or something more that you want to do or be? And is that causing strife in your life? Another issue we have with the power of now is some of us are going through such difficult times in our lives. We're maybe having struggles paying bills. Maybe we're, unhappy in our jobs, unhappy in our relationships, and we don't want to make change. So we avoid now because really tuning into this moment means that you really have to look at your problems. And, I'm just as guilty of that. If I wake up in the morning and I know I've got a lot of things to do and I've got a lot of problems that I need to solve and I don't want to face the music, I don't want to be in the now. What happens? I start thinking about how I should be in the now. I pick up a book and read about being in the now. Well, you know what? The now stresses me out, so I'm going to avoid it. I'm going to spend more time, sitting on the couch thinking about what I should have done so that I didn't have to be in this problem right now. Or I'm going to think about and fantasize where I want to be so that I can get out of the now that I'm in. We're never really happy right here, right now, and we don't even want to be here right now when things are not going our way. So let me give you a little bit of exercise, because I do believe that the power of now is important words, and mindfulness and meditation, which I'll get into in other episodes, but really recognizing what is now, why is now important, and how having clarity in now can change your life. If you take a moment and stop, and it just really, all it is for an exercise is to take a moment, closing your eyes and getting grounded, feeling your feet actually on the floor. Body language will teach you a lot about where you're at right now. All of our energy is stored in our body, and will explain to us how we're feeling, how we're processing, if we're fighting, if we're afraid, if we're excited. So take stock, get grounded, take a look at your body. When you're hunched over, when you're feeling down and out, you're going to present yourself in a way like this right now. When you're up and tall, you're going to feel like you're motivated to do something about where you're at right now. So all you really need to do for being in the power of now is listening to your body. It isn't shutting down this person, and it isn't really tuning in and creating strife because you're not living the burning desires from this person. Now means, okay, how am I feeling? Do I like where I'm at? Is what's happening in my life serving me? Am I spending too much time being a victim as opposed to being proactive and going out and living the life that I want? So the power of now really is about shutting up, taking a look at your life in this very moment, however many times a day that you need to. Ask yourself, is this serving me? Is this who I want to be? And what do I need to do to change it? And then taking the actions to change. And I can tell you, change is simple when it comes to the body. If you're finding that all the heaviness in your life is bringing you to a place where you're like this, all you need to do is take a breath in, stand up straight, roll those shoulders back, and choose this moment to make a decision, to get some clarity, to do something in the next moment that's going to make you happy or take you into a baby step to change your life. Now isn't about being mindful and meditating and shutting everything out and ignoring your life. Now is about clarity to change your life. So I hope when you read The Power of Now, you don't just read the words, you really recognize what now means.